A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome back to my channel, and in this channeling session we would be sharing a collective message. So let's find out what source wants us to know today. But I also want to mention that you have created me in your reality. I'm simply a medium. Whatever you are vibrationally a match to, it is not a coincidence you have attracted that content in your life. But even though I say this, I also want to say that in the world of inner work, we all take responsibility of our own well-being and our own lives and our own actions. So let's get started and let's find out what is it that we all need to know and need to hear. So dear friends, the theme of this channeling is King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Let's see what's the third card. The Hermit. Very interesting combination. So friends, King of Pentacles is a person, is an energy that intuitively I'm also being shown that this person is someone who has a very dependable energy. This person is extremely mature. This person, you can see it like this. This person is also someone who aids other people, who helps other people. And along with it, we have Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Sword may be professionally distant, but Queen of Swords again acts like an aid, like a mentor, like a teacher, like a trusted person. And it is not a romantic connection with this type of reading that I'm getting into. I'll explain it to you what I mean by this. I'm being shown that you have all these qualities, that you're a very powerful ally, you're very intelligent, and you're always with the person you look after or you are surrounded with or you take care of. The third thing that I'm being shown is a hermit over here. Now there are various reasons that this hermit has been shown to me. It's not just the quality of this person, but hermit likes to be by themselves. Hermit are very independent. They live in their own world. But because these two qualities are also standing out, so hermit is one of this person's quality. Okay. And there could have also been a phase where you were completely a hermit, so some of the people did not have access to you. Now, if I look at the auto writing notes, then I'm being shown a friend who has been in your life for many years. That's why I wanted to say that. Let me explain that this is not a romantic connection based reading, although it might have had big impact on your romantic life, because this friend did have a big impact on you. This friend of yours, I'm being shown, is around you and has been coming and going from your life. Like when this person comes in your life, they act like they are very close to you, they know you well. But this friend of yours, let me tell you, is a taker, is an absolute total taker, not at all a giver. And they also have enabled narcissistic energy, so they feel very privileged. They feel that first of all, wherever they go, those people should cater to them. Wherever they go, those people should kind of serve them. And these type of narcissistic people also have a tact. They know how to suck people into their life and into their system, because initially when they want to take from someone, they have really kind, warm, loving, compassionate attitude. Like they act like that. But once they have taken from you, in the past also they did that, because you have helped this friend of yours to shape up their life. You have stood by them in many situations, but they always kept coming back to you when they needed you, when they were heartbroken, or when they had a bad relationship scenario, or when they were lonely. I'm being shown that you, being an empath, you probably thought that it's a good thing, it's a great thing to help someone who is low and who's sad. But maybe you also had that healer like quality in you, which was coming from your wounded template, where it was literally your job or your role to take care of other people. So this friend who was always acting like a victim and has been a thorough taker would always come into your life to pick some qualities that you possess, like your confidence. You have immense confidence, so they wanted to take that from you. It could be your beauty, it could be also your good looks, the sense of styling, what you wear, what you eat, what you drink, what type of social setup you're in. And this person has always had their eye on you. But they left you every time you were in an emotionally damaged state, or you lost a loved one, or you had some financial crisis, or you were going through a breakup. So basically, whenever you needed this person was never there for you, because their priority has always been to enjoy their life, and especially the materialistic things. Okay, so if they had to choose you and that materialistic privilege or joy, they would definitely choose that. But you're not like that. If say you are going to a trip to some place in the mountains, for example, or you have to go to the beach, and this person comes up to you and tells you that, hey, and I'm talking about someone you were 10 years back. Okay, if not 10 years back, say 7 years back also, 5-7 years back also. So you would say, hey, I'm going to cancel everything for you. I'll be with you. I'll be by your side. But that's not what they would do. They would do the opposite of it. So why is this reading, why is this collective message being sent out today for all of you people who resonate with it? Because number one, now it's a time for permanent energy reversal, which means whatever energy was taken away from you via manipulation, via sweet talking, or via just, copying you all the time, acting like a CCTV, not being there but always doing whatever you do. Like they would always want to know what clothes you wear, what brands you wear. So many things which now you find very annoying. There was a time when you were, as a friend, always very giving, caring. You would be the one to motivate them all the time. You would be the one to tell them, hey, you look good, you look fine, you're amazing. Maybe whatever they look today, if say 7 years back, 5 years back, 10 years back, you would not have told them certain things, they would have been in a very bad shape right now. But because of you, they are not, and they don't give you any credit. This person never gives you any credit because they always think that it's all them. Okay? But now, because it's the time for permanent energy reversal, you are not going to give them, number one, any of your energy. If they try to act too smart or too demanding, or they have too many expectations from you, like for example, they were missing for 3 years. 3 years later, suddenly they come in your life, they have maybe a conversation with you. First, it starts from a question. Then it starts from, okay, this, okay, that. And then it moves on to, hey, I'm going through this and I'm going through that. Like, they always act like, it was circumstances or it was life events, something that was not in their control that led to your separation with them, or the break or the pause with them. They would never admit that actually things went bad or bitter between you because they were never there. And maybe in the past you did voice it out, you maybe confronted them, but now that you have been doing inner work, you too have realized that maybe there is a connection of this person or people like these coming in your life all the time. Maybe either you're going to inspire them towards a holistic and healthy life, an absolutely spiritual life, a surrendered life, where they would not act such privileged, overprivileged, arrogant people, who always are nice when they need something from others. Or maybe they will understand that they cannot compete with you, or they cannot copy with you, because when they copy you, when they compete with you, you are still above them. You are an original and they are a copy. Okay, and you're above them. That's why they are the ones who need you. Like in all these years, this person maybe will now learn a lesson that they need you, not the other way around. Maybe they've been thinking that they're too cool, they're too nice, they're too smart, they're too this, they're too that. So you chose them as a friend of yours because they were in some ways, or they were so nice, they were so good, they were so much better than you. But maybe time factor, maybe age factor, maybe experiences have somehow made them realize that they were actually hanging around with a genius. Their friend is a genius. Their friend is a very amazing person. and they should not take such a person for granted. And competition with you will never work out for them. Maybe they have done a lot of things just by copying you. They thought that because you did it, because you made it look so easy, you made it look so easy, you made it look so simple, that they thought that they can do it too. So all this while they maybe spent time doing whatever you were doing, and then they realize that they cannot do it. Although this person still has a lot of materialistic desires, lot of materialistic attachment, a huge sense of self, not the source based self or the spiritual self, but the physical identity based self, the image, huge attachment with that. But when they see your peace of mind, when they see your joy, when they see your happiness, they also realize that this is something that they need. All this while they were taking materialistic stuff from you, but it was never enough, because no matter how many materialistic things you can get the best body, you can get the best face, you can get the best this. Even spiritual identity theft can help them, but the peace of mind and the power and the independence, that cannot be generated that easily. For that, a person has to be into active inner work or mission work, or they have to understand unconditional love in its nuances. All the layers, all the detailing about unconditional love has to be given to you. They may have even attracted a relationship which could be very fulfilling or which could be very nice, because most enabled narcissists are able to do that. They are able to generate worldly relationships which are also kind of successful. But that again does not prove anything. That again does not mean that they are happy. Because when they look at you, you may be living a very different lifestyle, because Hermit was shown to me. Even the Queen of Swords is a distant person. So when they see you happy in the hermitage, or when they see you happy maybe not getting married, or maybe not having children, or maybe living by yourself, not being dependent on your family, some element of you where you have expressed immense amount of freedom and peace, this person, this friend of yours is hugely, they're not only they're impressed, but they are also upset, they're also sad, because they felt that they were always better than you, always more successful than you. Although somehow they do know that you are a better person, you are more trustworthy, but they never do anything for you. They've never done anything for you, and maybe you don't want them to do anything by now. Maybe there was a time in the past where you did expect something. Maybe kindness, maybe presence, nothing materialistic. Maybe just a little bit of thank you, a little bit of gratitude, a little bit of respect. You're expecting those things, but you never got it. So now you have become thick-skinned. Now you've become like too strong, too strong, too solid, that you don't really need these type of people in your life. And which is why, because of your detachment, even after the fact that you may not have been in touch with them, they have started reaching out to you. They have been making huge efforts to be around you, but it's not going to be easy for them to be around you, because they need to really work hard on themselves this time. Maybe previously they got you too easily in their life, or you were also doing inner work, you were also a kid. Maybe when you met them, you guys were too young, so you have that childhood bond or maybe teenage bond also with them. Or maybe you met them in your early 20s when you just started working or just started doing some new project, something new. Maybe first time you were in a relationship and you met this person at a party and you became friends, and they were also probably in the same situation. Maybe you went through a heartbreak with each other, like together. They had their own heartbreak. Maybe you had your own heartbreak situation, they had their own, so you got trauma bonded somehow. Or maybe just the way this person is an enabled narcissistic person, they are also reflecting an opposite polarity based experience for you to learn and evolve from. Which means that even in friendships, you are going to attract these type of people who have the privileged attitude, because you have the attitude of pleasing, entertaining, taking care of people, looking after people. So obviously you're going to attract people who want to be looked after. But now that you are coming into balance, now that you've realized your mission, you still want to look after people, you still want to care for people, you're still a healer, you're still very much doing all those things because these things give you peace. But now your priorities have changed. Now you no longer want to cater to people who are already doing well. Now you don't want to cater to people who are in the 3D reality and they don't want to leave it, they are too stuck into it. Now maybe you want to cater people who are doing inner work, you want to cater animals, you want to cater elderly people, you want to cater women who are actually victims of certain crimes or certain problems. So you have a real thing to do. You have maybe a lot of interest in uplifting education system or the children or the destitutes. You're no longer wasting time with people who are only there to enjoy the pleasures of planet Earth, and they don't want to do anything with working on themselves or their shadow selves. So this is where I'm going to close this collective reading session. For personal situations, you can write to me at my email address given below. But before you write to me, please check out the description box where you have all the information on different therapies, different reading sessions, the fee structure, everything is mentioned over there. If you're from India, then you have to email me to get my PAYTM or my GPAY details. But if you're from the Western world, any place out of India, wherever PayPal works, then you can use the PayPal link to book a session with me. I will see you soon in another one. One love, peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.